Hello teacups, what's brewing? Apologies, I was going to react to this yesterday, straight after the video I posted yesterday on the recap, and then some things happened and I got into other stuff and didn't have time. So, we're going to get into it today. This is a react to the I Have a Surprise live stream. Now, she has, because man has she been prolific, uploaded a video since then, but it was a pre-recorded creepypasta. In terms of the content I like to see from her, creepypasta is pretty low down on the bottom, so I'm probably not gonna, I was gonna say react to it, but I'm probably not even gonna watch it. So if something important happened, please let me know. But it's not my favorite content, so we're gonna skip over it. So given that it's a long one, we should probably get going. Let's get into the react. I'm so glad those... All right, Jesus. I'm so glad those boxes are gone. You guys, look at it. Look at the wonder. Do you remember when you were a kid and you had a smudge and like your grandma or your aunt would lick their finger and do that to your face? Don't, like, get a cloth. You're being disgusting. Don't do that. You don't need to wipe yourself with your spit. She's also very sweaty here.
Hurry up, guys.
I should also point out, this is how she sweats. That single line of sweat she put right there that was not coloured by her hair powder. Still don't believe it. Still don't. She's very excited. This is not the best expression for her, but she's very excited. I'm glad she's excited, to be completely honest, guys, because I think once you live with a certain level of filth, it seems so insurmountable, especially because the boxes were encroaching on everything. It seems really kind of insurmountable to fix. So now she just had someone in. She's so excited. Maybe this will motivate her to keep it that way.
Guess what, guys? Guess what?
Couldn't be prouder if she'd done it herself. Dance away, my darling. It's gone. But literally, the weight off her mind. Look at her. Look how happy she is. That's great. Oh, I'm glad she's excited. Can I also say, oh, math freeze frames, that's a lovely angle. Apologies, my sweetheart. Can I also say, that is the perfect filming area. Why has she got a raggedy office chair blocking off the flow of her kitchen at the island, which is covered in crap, when she could put a little table in there, the background, because it's notched in, she could actually, didn't she say she was going to buy like some vintage advertising for the hobby she definitely has around food? And, or just, you know, the kind of influences, things that go in the background, the succulent, the golden marble effect something, the little ornament, the things, she could put them all in there. She could have her own little influencer pod and it would be out of the way of the rest of the kitchen. It'd be close enough she could set up her camera and her ring light. It would be perfect for this. What has she been doing this whole time? Even before the box hoard started, why didn't she move into that? That would have been brilliant. She should do that. I want her to do that. Reuse that space purposefully.
No more boxes.
Yay! Box Mountain has been conquered. Not by her, but conquered nonetheless. That's closer to her boobs than I ever want to be. Oh, spoiler alert.
No more. Check this out. All right.
Yay.
I'm gonna do a tour.
Okay.
See?
Look how much better that is. Dude, she's got like sockets behind there. There's she could use it for all her cameras and stuff. She'd be great. She could put all her appliances in there. She could have like all the coffee stuff that's taking up the counter space. She's got plugs and sockets. She got a table and have a coffee center there. Like, oh, I do feel like she wastes that apartment a lot. It's such a lovely apartment.
It took them like...
There's a light, so
maybe
it's not
10
even going to
minutes.
be dark.
See this space? It's
10
really big.
minutes.
So it's really nice for like a breakfast nook. And
I don't think it should be a breakfast nook. But
yeah.
look, her kitchen is quite narrow. Like the way her apartment is built, because they've got the stairs and things, is long and narrow. But the amount of space it would appear to gain if she just took the chair out and allowed the flow of the room. Why hasn't she been doing this? I guess she says she doesn't really do this stuff when it comes to decorating and things. Maybe it's just not occurring to her how space can work. It's something that I really enjoy to do in rooms, kind of rework the space to its maximum potential. But it's such a wasted opportunity. I really hope she goes for it.
Check.
God,
I have
look
to
at
vacuum.
the mess.
The same.
Look at that though. Jesus Christ. What is all that stuff at the side? We got the vacuum, but what's the other stuff? Like, this is one thing that made me a little bit sad here. She was like, look how uncluttered it is. To me, that would make me anxious. That's a lot of clutter. Compared to the boxes that were literally everywhere. I understand this is better. But man, what a wreck. Like, the green screen, that's the only place for it. It's massive. I understand why it's there. And actually, without the other crap there, you would be fine. On the table, she's got like a tray thing. I'm guessing she puts food on it, or her camera on it, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it's just there. I do also want to know a few things, and I think the answer is she's lazy. But why is that picture still on the floor instead of on the wall? Why are the chairs still not made? And if you've just paid to have boxes removed, why didn't they take the box that you're currently, I guess, using as a coffee table in the middle of that living room? Like, if nothing else, okay, the ball, put it upstairs. Or if you can't make it upstairs with that ball, put it into your new kitchen nook for the moment so it's not blocking off your entire space.
Area.
God, it's dirty.
No boxes.
And what's
Zero.
that there? Is that another piece of furniture that they've yet to finish building? I tell you what, drawers and like chests of things are bitches to build if you buy the DIY. What I've never understood though, I'm assuming IKEA is in Canada, yeah? Or some kind of delivery. Most of those kind of flat pack delivery places, they will say for an extra fee, we'll just build it for you. I think that's a waste of money, even though I'm shit at all DIY things. I think it's a waste of money. So I would be like, no, I will not admit defeat, I will build it. And I understand it takes a day or two sometimes if you've got a lot going on. But there's two of them there. There's no reason they can't do it. Those chair cushions are still in front of that picture that's not hung. Get the crap off. And if you can't do it and you know you're not going to do it, pay the money. You waste enough money on other things. Pay the money.
Oh, by the way.
There's so much potential in that room.
Hi, everybody.
What? Oh, I took a
Film
minute to
spot.
turn. She's so
They came in,
sweaty.
they're like, are you a YouTuber?
Yep.
I'm like, yep, Foodie Beauty.
I wonder if she gets embarrassed sometimes telling people, giving the channel name, and because people will check it out. I wonder how she feels about that in real life.
Bye-bye, Amazon Mountain. See ya.
Yeah. Man, it
So now I
needed
just
to
have
be
to
gone.
keep it up.
Yeah.
It feels empty in here now.
Good. It gives you more space to work with.
Yeah, that was kind of embarrassing, but they were really nice and professional, so.
I mean, that's nice. I'm
Anyway.
sure they've seen worse, but that's nice.
Hi, everybody. Who did I miss?
Oh.
So I thought by celebrating I would go live. Because
That makes a change. I'm glad she did.
I
I'm
have
glad
no
to see
life
it.
and no friends. I'm just joking.
I don't think you're joking that much.
Got your
But though,
vacation?
let's be kind and say COVID. It's not like I'm seeing a lot of friends right now.
My skin is really red naturally. Like, I wear foundation normally.
She's itching
So
her arm a lot.
when you guys say,
She looks redder than usual here, I would say. I don't know what she was doing in the 10 minutes the guys were here picking up the boxes, but apparently it was a lot of work. I'm guessing up and down the stairs.
it would be a good backdrop.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
would be. Do that.
I need to buy some kind of furniture to go there. Because then also, hi Louise.
I mean, I suppose a
That'd be
table.
funny. Because then also, at the same time, I wouldn't have to sit here, you know?
Yeah.
Like I could sit in there and do my live streams and things.
That would be amazing. Do that. Put away the green screen for now, and you can keep it for special occasions or when you do your time warps or things like that. Decorate that little area. You can use your horrible office chair will actually fit in there. So if it's not broken, just use it. And then get a little table. Get a little table, enough to put your food on. Be sorted. Oh, why hasn't she done this?
But no.
God, her arm looks worse than usual.
You should put the green screen. You should have told him the green screen was for OnlyFans.
Oh. Spoiler alert, but that conversation about OnlyFans leads somewhere.
They're like, what do you do? Cook? I'm like, yeah, sure. They're going to go on there and check, and it's going to be my
Yeah,
exercise video.
I cook.
Hi, Kristen Michelle. Box be gone. Hi,
I'm
Sky.
so glad it's gone. It's going to be so much better in there.
Check it out. Look, all the boxes are gone.
Guys, I stopped it a second too late. All the cat food is on the counter. This is why they go on there, because you encourage it.
Came today.
I mean, she could. She could
put... I see my viewers and my friends.
Then maybe get them off the fucking counter.
Thanks, Matt.
Oh, makes me irrationally angry. It's only a cat. But, you know, it makes me irrationally angry.
Kinda. I went and got my own parcels today. Laura, Eggy Toast,
You're
Stacy.
a real live boy. I'm glad she's
Steven.
happy though. Like, and that's just well, maybe that's why she's so red. Little things become more possible. Because I know that she does tend to rely on her mental challenges as a reason for not doing things and a reason to excuse her from doing things, so like her depression. But your surroundings really do affect it. So she's cleared out the boxes and now, I went and got my own parcels. It begets movement. It begets possibilities, you know?
I'm going to try to read the questions or things I answer because people want to see on the playback.
Yeah,
you got your second COVID shot. Oh. Wow, that's awesome, Rebecca.
Ooh, my dad and stepmom went and got theirs.
Hi, Ben. Kelly. Hi there, Jennifer. Lemire.
She's still scratching her arm.
So I ordered some groceries.
Oh, good.
So that should be coming soon. I'm going to go get them myself. Twat waffle.
Good.
These are not bruises. We don't know what they are.
She has had those for a long time. And she said she got checked. They look a bit like the psoriasis my sister has. My family does suffer generally from eczema. I try and keep mine under control because I get a few patches kind of here and here. I've got a little patch coming in just there I've got to be careful of. I think it's just a combination of the dry skin and the central heat here. But they look like that. But apparently she's had it checked and they said no. So, I mean, it could be a lot. There's a lot of people guessing in the comments whenever it's been mentioned what it might be. But she does seem to be itching it, and it does look more inflamed than usual today. So I'm a little bit worried about that.
It's suspected either vasculitis or some kind of skin granuloma. My family doctor now wants me to go for... ooh, it looks like it's flaring up.
Yeah, it looks particularly bad today. I'd be concerned by that. But also, she got some new stuff from Lush. Previous haul? Yeah, during the lunch live, she was looking at Lush and makeup, and I was going to react to that one, and then I was like, there's more. Oh God, there's more. So it's entirely possible she's having a reaction to some of the Lush stuff if it's just starting to flare up again. I mean, there's lots of reasons it could flare up, let's be real, but I'd be careful introducing new like creams and lotions and things while it's still figuring out what that is.
For a skin biopsy. It's not eczema, it's not ringworm. The skin doctor already... I almost wish it was something that you could cure with a cream, you know? So, I haven't had anything to eat yet today. I waited for them to come and go. It's not painful at all. I don't feel it. It's weird.
It looks inflamed.
Yeah. Now that I have that out of the way, I can focus on other things. Like, I don't know.
Like cleaning the rest of your apartment, please.
Heather, hi. You guys should try to buy that place. No.
I don't know if I think that's a good idea.
Thanks, Candace.
I think investing her money into something other than consumable crap is an excellent idea. I'm not sure if this apartment is a good one for them long term, or if she'd want to, or if it would even be possible. But looking into a longer term place for their money would be a very sensible thing.
Yeah, it was about, they charge you for like the volume of the truck plus HST. And I gave them each a $20 tip. So it came out to $415. Hi, Shannon.
400 and even Canadian, $415 for 10 minutes of them taking out the boxes. And just think, like, They could have put aside a day and saved themselves the $400, but they clearly didn't. I know they've only got certain space to do things, and that her buying, the amount she buys is probably a better way to say that, probably outpaces the recycling pickup. But they need a longer term solution to that, because if she's constantly got too many boxes, unless she breaks them down immediately, she won't keep up. So personally, I would say maybe if they've got a black bin that goes out for recycling, get even, you know those laundry baskets you buy? Just get an extra one of those, put it next to it so you've got enough space with it broken down to put everything in, and take them down, see if they'll collect, you know, when it's due, take them both down and then just empty the laundry basket probably next to the bin, see if they'll take it. I don't know, but I have concerns. I have doubts, is probably a more fair word, about her keeping up with it.
But I mean, you know, it's for their labor. Like, it's a lot of labor going up and down the stairs with all the boxes.
For you.
So there was a lot of boxes.
Yeah, there were.
And they took, hi, YVAF. It was worth it for me because, you know, it was...
I think if she wasn't going to break them down, the amount it was overtaking the apartment, it was about to turn into an episode of Hoarders. So yeah, I think it was worth it if they were going to do it. I think they definitely could have done it themselves, but if they weren't going to, next best thing.
Is piled to the ceiling here, piled up here. The cats don't know what to do with themselves now.
There was another one we didn't see. Gone. There were 2 box mountains.
What? Look at Sam.
No, thank you.
Sam?
Whoa. Look at the counter. What is this? Is this wine? I don't even know. Her island is stacked up with stuff. We see it briefly in other lives when she's sitting there and it's behind her. But I couldn't live with this much clutter, you guys. I couldn't. Like, it's giving me anxiety looking at it. I'm just like, ooh. I really hope this is the step she needs to be like, all right, and now let's tackle this. Finish your furniture first, and then you'll have somewhere to put it. But get rid of the boxes, get rid of the bottles, get rid of the stuff.
What's going on here? A new house. It's a new house.
No, it's
it's a new house.
A slightly
I got
cleared
this thing
one.
because it hurts my back to bend so low to pick up the sweeping. I did wash my floor last night, but
Why
you
don't
couldn't
you use
almost
the
tell,
vacuum?
really. But I'm going to give it another round. Hi. I'm going to give it another round. So
You've got the vacuum.
my home is going to be my project. Like, you know,
look how much
the
stuff
clutter's
she's got on
gone.
that counter.
And
the
now
clutter is not gone. The boxes, which were the initial issue, are gone. Good job. The clutter is not gone. This is not an uncluttered place.
I can focus on cleaning properly and decorating.
Jesus Christ,
like, it is pretty clean. I cleaned my bathrooms yesterday. I made a schedule for myself. So, like, I wrote it all down here. So I'll show you guys, for example.
Okay.
So, for example,
declutter.
I get so excited when I adult, isn't that? Cleaning schedule.
Oh, that's fair.
Daily cleaning is the litter, garbage, dishes, and sweep the kitchen. Sweep the kitchen a bit because
That's great in terms of she's got cleanliness and tidiness. It seems like she's focusing on the cleaning, which is good because it gets dirty quick, especially with cats. But she needs to focus on the tidying a bit. She needs to declutter these areas so that she's got space to move around, because otherwise her motivation to clean is going to just go straight back down again, because you're not going to see the effect of that cleaning. It's still going to look a mess.
Litter gets everywhere. So Mondays, what I'm going to do is vacuum down here and the stairs going down. Then Tuesdays, wash the kitchen.
Okay. How? If there's
floor
stuff everywhere.
and the landing floor down there near the door.
Okay.
And clean the downstairs bathroom. Then Wednesdays, vacuum upstairs and the hall. Sweep the bathroom floor and litter room floor. Thursdays, clean my room and wash the floor in the bathroom. Fridays, dust and laundry, and then I'll be off Saturdays and Sundays. I don't have to do any kind of, hi,
Okay.
Kay!
But when are you going to tidy it? When are you going to put shit away? When are you going to clear surfaces? It's great to have a schedule. It's an improvement, especially with your cats everywhere, but when is the actual, like, declutter going to happen?
I'm depressed. I have depression.
I'm not surprised.
Hi,
living in
Everdream.
the way you've been living.
Sweet vintage so. I go in these, like, depressive states where I just, like, don't even ever want to leave my bed, you know? So I'm going to try to stick to that. So anyway, I am in therapy, Grace. I have a therapist.
Have we heard about her therapist recently, apart from, being flung at subscribers and haters, whichever side of that you think people are on, as proof that she's fine and leave her alone? Like, how many sessions has she had? How frequently is she seeing her?
So, a mat that catches litter? Yeah, that's what I should get. Cool. Yeah, I need to get that then, because...
I mean, the amount of stuff you buy.
Like, oh, and look what it is. The walker was holding all the boxes. So when I took it away...
You see how recycling is already full? There must be a bigger place they can take that down to, maybe, if it's an apartment complex.
So I have my my recycling. So the pretty litter, you can't really see it, but yeah, the litter is really fine. So it gets all over the floor. So if I could have a mat there, and maybe put like a mat in front of the patio doors. But, hi Sam.
Why would you not just push it back into the notch on the other side so it's not visible as you go down? And then not block off the patio door with it. You don't want to walk over it every time you go outside. Why am I applying logic to this?
Yeah, so I'm going to get the groceries, and then I'm going to get something to eat because I'm so hungry. I'm craving lasagna.
Craving?
Excuse me, I should make lasagna.
That was beautiful.
No, I want to finish cleaning my kitchen first. I don't want to mess my house up again.
Again?
Hi, Carolyn.
I am proud of the things you did today because we've been going on about it, but your house is not tidy right now. It's not clean. It's still a mess. It's definitely something you can tackle, but it's still a mess.
No, I don't use antibiotic litter box. It is a really big place. Yeah, it's a lot of...
It is.
I'm gonna have to fill it with furniture and stuff.
No. The answer is not more stuff. The answer is more carefully curated stuff. See what storage you need. Find a place for it. Get someone else to build it so it's usable. Her answer is always more. It's never thinking it through. It's always more. And I do understand that she is maybe not naturally inclined to be able to picture how it's going to be used because she is very impulse driven. She's like, that'll be great. That'll do the thing. And then it just sits kind of awkwardly in the rest of her home. Like, she does need to sort of plan out her room and her usage more. But you can do that. It can be done. Instead of just saying more stuff, like, build the stuff you've got. See what you can use it for. Rearrange the things you're using now.
Hi, Straight Talking Fedora Check. I'm not going anywhere, Tristan and Maddie. I just got some groceries for, oh, hi, Ruthie Pie. Like, I'm going to make that roast in that. And tomorrow I have to do a creepypasta.
Have to. She does have a tendency to not plan out her groceries. So she'll think, I want this meal. Like, she's got the creepypasta, she's got the roast. And then she won't plan any other meals. Again, if she's doing planning and she wants to kind of organize herself a bit more, I think meal planning would be a great thing here. And it would also help to discourage when she's ordering out all the time. But we've talked about that before. I'm not sure it will help because I think if she makes it, it'll end up rotting in the fridge. But we'll see. I found meal planning very helpful. I'm doing chicken and butternut squash yellow curry this afternoon after I finish filming. So that will be in a meal prep video at some point in the next week.
So I got some stuff for that. I feel free, Jinx. I feel free.
Yeah.
I feel free. Huh?
There. Look mentally how much of a relief. It's like being able to take a deep breath in again. It's now somewhat manageable.
I thought I'd celebrate by going live and hanging out with you guys for a while.
Rather than cleaning. No, just give her a rest.
I just talked about my arm. We don't know what it is yet. I've been kind of ignoring it because...
You don't like to face your problems?
I feel okay, but also because I hate going to a doctor's appointments, the labs and stuff like that.
I imagine that's not fun at all, but if that whole an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, if you were making more changes in your out of the doctor life, you wouldn't have to have so much of it in the doctor's life.
No, I'm not celiac. They did a test. I had a blood test the last time I went to.
Could you imagine my doctor said was gluten intolerant?
I had some blood tests done.
No more bread.
And there's some kind of inflammation.
She wouldn't do
But
well
she
without
looked
pizza.
at my rash too, and she doesn't think that it's vasculitis, but I don't know. Hi, Lazy Days. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure it's something not serious.
Yeah, please do, because that's concerning.
We don't know yet, Annie.
I mean, she has had it long term. It could be getting worse because something is triggering it, but yeah, get it checked out, man.
Could be a lot of things, eh? Because a lot of rashes look like a lot of different things, you know?
Yeah.
So.
She stopped itching.
Hi, Naomi. Sorry, guys, if I missed you. There's a lot of, was going fast at one point. It's not cellulitis. Cellulitis is not like bumps. It's mostly like a red, constant, like, swipe of red, you know?
Has she had cellulitis before? I feel like I didn't know this about her. But I'm glad it's not cellulitis. That sounds like it would be a terrible thing for her.
My leg is worse. My legs are worse than this. So I gotta get it.
Horrifying.
I don't know. It seems to like flare up. I don't know. Like I put cream on it. It seemed to flare it up a bit. Maybe it is. It can be an allergy, they said.
What cream did she use?
Because even vasculitis can be an allergy thing, but it just.
I mean, she's got a lot of things wrong with her. It could be a number of things, but what cream did she use? Did she use like a cortisol cream? Is that what she means? Or does she mean she slapped some lush on it?
It doesn't feel like anything now. On my leg, when it flared up the other day, when it was really bad, it doesn't hurt at all. I don't feel it. It was burning on my leg the other day, but that's the only time I ever felt it. So it's not cellulitis. They don't know, so I have to get it like tested and stuff. But yeah, so now what was I gonna do? So I read it. I actually, if you ever order from Uber Eats or places like that, I read a really disturbing article that it was like, what was it?
Stop scratching.
Uber Eats people get like $3-4 per run. That's nothing.
I don't know if that's true or
So
not.
make sure you tip them well because that's their income, you know, and they're doing a lot to.
She's not wrong. Tip well, please, if you use them. They're as at risk as everyone else. And I imagine they do a lot of work at her house, so yeah, do. But I don't necessarily appreciate the virtue signaling.
To help you guys out by bringing, you know? I can't remember. I think they did check for Crohn's. They didn't have that.
They didn't have that?
Yeah, Annie, they don't get paid much. I was reading an article, so it's like, I usually tip at least $10.
We didn't need to know. Good job being generous.
For every run, because they're going to get your food, they're bringing it to your door, you know.
She does it for every run, and she orders fast food multiple times a day. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money she's putting into that.
I don't know. Except for the groceries, I usually tip 25 for groceries because they're doing your groceries for you.
25. Again, I'm not saying the people don't deserve it. I'm saying
it's true, right?
If you add that up, how much is she spending just in, let's call it a delivery cost? How much is she spending just in that? That's a lot of money.
Right? C Mills, they don't get paid anything. I think that's wrong. I think Uber Eats needs to do something about that. They used to make more money and they cut it down. And now that more than ever now, Uber Eats is more rampant, like more in demand.
Yeah, they are.
Grubhub. Yeah, there's some places, I don't know.
I'm just going to skip through the next because I think she had a fair chunk of time where she didn't say very much. So I'm going to check if there's a big junk up here. So apologies.
Okay, let me show you what I got for HelloFresh this time. I got barbecue ranch burger with Beyond Meat and fries. To make it's like a DIY ranch.
I just left this in because I didn't realize she'd actually reordered HelloFresh. I don't think she ate that many of the meals she had before though, but that would explain why maybe she's got less planning in her groceries, if we're to be generous with that. I love that she's also talking about a HelloFresh while she
I've always had the
food.
red on my face.
Okay, I've skipped through a little bit while she was ordering, and now we get into our second surprise of this live stream. I didn't
need to charge it.
Oh. Is that necessarily good for your lungs? She doesn't wash her
meet and greet after COVID, maybe. I have social anxiety, but whatever. 400. Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's quite bad considering it was something you could have done yourself.
Get to Marissa. You're only here for BBJ.
Slop, slop.
Excuse me. It's a special vape. It is. Hi, Kim Bass.
I know when you smoke, the stuff in the cigarette is super bad for you, but in terms of her breathing issues and vaping, even with the vape, is it that good for her really? Because she does cough after she does this.
It is legal here, yep. So, I have some news as well. I'm going to be starting an OnlyFans. Probably, more than likely. And, I'm going to be ordering some nice workout equipment. Some sexy lingerie stuff. It's not going to be sex.
Okay. There is a lot to unpack in the last few seconds. How do I put this all into words? In terms of OnlyFans as a medium and people doing OnlyFans, I think if you are doing it by choice, you are comfortable with what you're putting out there and you're comfortable with the fact that once it's out there, you don't really have control over it, then do OnlyFans. I don't have a problem with people choosing to do it if they understand what they're getting into and the potential it has for maybe damage later in life when it's something you want to move on from. As long as you understand all the factors of it, you do you. Your body, your life, your medium of entertainment, your medium of earning money, your employment. Yeah, do you. I don't think it's a good idea for her. Yeah, at all. I think the conversation about it has been open for a long time. I think there are people around her that are kind of gassing her up with it. I think she is very, very easily influenced. And I think she is currently going through a kick of, you can see in her pre-recorded videos, I'm one of those girls. I am going to be heavy and I'm going to be sexy and I'm going to be online and I'm going to be confident and I'm not going to care what anyone thinks because F your beauty standards. And I don't think any of those things are a bad thing to be, but I don't think that's how she feels. I don't think she has the confidence. I don't think she has a thick enough skin. And I think when, not if, when those images are no longer contained within OnlyFans because they're going to be leaked within seconds, she's going to lose her mind. I think the current honeymoon of, no, I am a beautiful plus size influencer is going to end very quickly. And there's no putting that genie back in the bottle. The images exist once the images exist. So I don't know if it's just been with time, she's convinced herself this is a good idea, but I don't think it's a good idea for her at all. Nothing she has put out into the universe in terms of social media as a platform has made me think that she would be able to handle more intimate photographs, more intimate images, even if they weren't overtly sexual. Nothing I know of her makes me think she'd be able to handle that at all. And also, I realise that there is a range of material offered on OnlyFans, but I'm not... God, there's so many things. All right, I'm going to let her continue. I'm not sure this is the platform she should necessarily go for. I think there are other platforms out there. I'm going to let her talk, but I've got a whole thing about actually building a channel and it being worthwhile. There's so many things, but let's let her continue.
But I'm also going to do some different kinds of, I'm going to maybe do some mukbangs on there. Going to maybe do some story times, but they're going to be really explicit. Like I can go into details that I can't on here, you know? So
I don't think being on YouTube has ever stopped you from going into details that I didn't necessarily want to hear. And you make up most of your story times, so you just make them a little more gross. Let's really be real about that. I'm sure my camera's picking up the bangs. There's currently some DIY going on. Downstairs, the kitchen was starting to take cabinets out, ready for the refit. So you're going to hear some banging, lights are being changed, cupboards coming down.
Oh, I could tell you what the guys mean. I can tell you all about the stuff, you know? So that's what I'm going to do.
Seems a terrible
I don't know.
idea.
We'll see if it turns out, but...
Yeah, we will. I think she'll rage quit it within a second. She couldn't even do channel membership. What makes her think she's going to be able to maintain this?
I haven't decided... Bye, Caitlin. You will not be watching. I haven't decided on a price. Somebody told me 25, but I don't know. Because even like...
I mean, I don't use OnlyFans, but that seems
B's
a lot.
OnlyFans is only $5.
Yeah, when you consider that. Especially if, I'm sorry, if she's not selling sex. I don't see why people would pay $25 a month to have a slightly more revealing version of basically what she puts on YouTube. Yeah, and I do realize that there is an audience for every market, so and that this is perhaps not my market, like an OnlyFans version of Foodie. While I would be there to be like, what is going on in terms of content I necessarily want to watch, I'm perhaps not her market. Yeah, I can accept that.
Hi, Robert. But you can't screenshot, and the, OnlyFans is really good. If people steal your content and post it elsewhere, they'll take it right down. So
I don't think that's necessarily true. I know that I don't know how people get the images out. I guess take a picture, do whatever. She said you can't screenshot. I'm sure there's ways around that. I know when Nikocado Avocado's OnlyFans images ended up on the farms, he threatened legal action, and he's a lot more on following up with lawyers. And as far as I understand, he was not able to get his images taken down from there. So the fact that it's behind a paywall and the fact that they may be a little more strict about it, I don't think is going to help her. I think she's relying entirely too much on that. And inevitably, there will be some people out there that are willing to pay the price just to see what's happening. So I think she might be relying on that a bit too much.
just warning you guys.
Yeah, you warn us all you like, just warning you.
25 is a lot for no sex stuff.
Yeah, I think so.
It is a lot, but...
It is. I think she might initially get some subscribers just to see, but I also don't think that she's ready or willing to put in the kind of work it would take to rebuild an audience on a different platform. She built her audience here pretty much just filming the stuff she does anyway. So in terms of it being extra, she made up a few story times here or there. She does sometimes have higher effort content. Her time warps, for example, do require more effort. She gets costumes in. All of her channel isn't incredibly low effort, but she does more live. She does more where she just turns the camera on. She doesn't get made up. She doesn't do things. And I don't think she's fully realized the amount of hustle it takes to build a new audience. She can bring an audience over from YouTube to an extent. Her ride and dies will come with her and pay the price. A few hate watchers will come with her to release her images. The spectacle of it will bring her a little bit in terms of subscribers, but after that she needs the consistency, which she's never shown, to be able to build something new if she wants it as a viable option, and I don't think she'll do that. I think she likes the idea of this and the image of it more than she's going to like the reality, put it that way. Every time she breathes in, she chokes. Please stop smoking. Just please.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to think about it.
Jesus.
Chantal speaking. Hello? Yeah.
Oh, is this her groceries?
Let me just see here.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello?
Mute.
Hi, we are calling from
Give me a minute. Damn it. They didn't have any Lunchables. I had to choose my alternatives.
Right. Substitutions.
And they didn't have any Sprite. They only had 7-Up. So Pizza's going to be mad. No, he drinks 7-Up. So, okay, one more thing and then I'm done.
Just choke yourself a bit more. You've just started to breathe again.
Oh, you can screen record? Ray? Yeah, so maybe I'll just charge. I don't know. We'll see. Depends what kind of content I plan out. Damn it. Now that I smoked, I'm hungry for pizza and not friggin' Vietnamese food.
Which is one of the reasons we recommended she minimize the amount she smokes, even if it weren't choking her to death. It's going to give her the munchies, and now she's just going to want to eat.
Darn! Diet or full-fat Sprite? Full fat? He won't ever drink diet soda.
Full sugar?
Special content? Don't know what OnlyFans is. It's basically a place you can go and post more risky content, you know?
Risque? French speaker?
Oh, I don't know, Annie. Nobody was there. Nobody's there. Although, did it!
For her, it would also be risky. I think it would end badly.
Should you be vaping with a blood clot? I think the blood clot's mostly gone.
I think. I haven't checked, but I'm going to vape anyway, so screw it. I think. They just disappear when I want them to.
Probably not.
Yeah, no, probably not. No.
Whatever. Chantal, you should try a traditional Jordanian dish called
mansaf. It's not important. It's only breathing.
Yeah, I won't be doing sexual, I won't be showing my anus and things like that.
Oh, has someone been following?
No, Amanda, honestly, I was just dancing, to have fun, and then, people thought it was kind of sexual. I don't really see that.
I mean, me riding a ball, in my bra and my tights is completely normal content for me. Me turning around and showing my ass to camera and then just stretching for minutes, it's completely normal content for me. How can you possibly think feeders are involved? I just don't understand it. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, dancing kind of is in a way anyway, but I
don't think it was the dancing that did you in.
But I was teetering about starting an OnlyFans to begin with and see if it's something that would be lucrative for me. Plus I really I've always wanted to buy nice plus size lingerie and kind of try to model it myself. It's gonna be a project, a pastime, working on my home, working on OnlyFans and my channel. It's gonna keep me really busy.
I don't think she's gonna put enough work on it to keep her really busy. I think it is something she could develop. I don't think it will be as instant as she thinks it will be. I think it's going to be much more work than she thinks it will be. And I think she's going to rage out when she realizes she cannot control the content at all.
So I have to
work?
Make sure I'm up for it,
She does not look convinced.
No rusty ring piece.
What an image. Bear in mind that when she did channel memberships, which was basically doing slightly more of the things she already does. She could have done a members only mukbang a week, and she could have done an extra live that was members only. Yeah, let's just say for content. And she couldn't even do that. After 15 minutes, she quit it. So the chances of this going well for her.
King Cobra's going to be happy. People will leak the OnlyFans. Yeah, but we can get it taken down, so.
I don't think so. Ask Nick Ocado.
Yep, we can get it taken down.
Don't think you can.
And even if that happens, it will just mostly be with hater. I'm not going to be showing any body parts, so it doesn't really matter to me. If it does get leaked, if I can try to get it taken down, if not, then whatever. As long as I'm making money and the leaking is not affecting my income.
How would you know? I mean, she does say, okay, well, anyone who reacts is stealing your content. And there's an argument to say, but yes, but in reacting, we drive interest in your channel. So there's an argument to be made on both sides there, I will say. And it's the same with this. In terms of her saying, am I losing money? Well, at what point do you say, well, I haven't put the work in and my audience hasn't built the way I was expecting it to, and people aren't sticking around because I'm not really providing the content that they would come to that particular website to see, that particular platform to see. And at what point do you just say, well, people leak it, so therefore that's why? I don't think she'll take enough personal responsibility to be able to judge that very well, even if you take her instant rage out of it.
Because if it does to that point, I just will stop doing it. You know what I mean?
You're just going to stop doing it anyway, assuming you even start, which...
It's just going to be a side hustle.
It's a side hustle if you hustle. Otherwise, it's just a wish and a dream.
Hope you make lots of coin. Thank you. I know. Well, it's not just DMCA. It's like apparently OnlyFans is like really good with just taking things down. I don't know how it works, but
I check into
I know
that,
like for like Pornhub, all you have to do is email them and let them know like I didn't start this channel, my content's on there, and they just shut it right down right away.
She's not going to be posting sexual images, so I do think that the impact this could have on her is less. I don't think that's going to change the fact she's going to be enraged, but it is a little different in terms of long-term impact. I mean, she's shown a lot online anyway, so how much worse is this going to make it if it's not sexual? I'm not sure. But I would not rely on the security of OnlyFans if you were putting out something that was more than lingerie shots, and if you're not comfortable in those lingerie shots being out of your control. I think the moment you put anything on the internet, you have to assume that it's accessible to everybody and it's never going away. So be careful what you put out on the internet. That's what I would say, and I say that as a reaction channel. If you're not willing for it to be everywhere, don't put it anywhere, is my advice.
I don't know, Jamila. Probably daily.
Really? Daily?
Leaks daily? Are like trailers, hopefully.
Daily for something you don't genuinely do in your real life every day anyway?
Yeah, I won't be doing like really overtly sexual things. You know, it won't be like, so I mean...
I would actually be interested, sorry, I'm just reaching over to get my water. I would actually be interested if she could maintain it, just seeing how she managed to build it and how her channel progressed. I don't think for a second she'll be on it long enough for it to matter, but to see if she could, because she's on Instagram as well, and she regularly deletes that. And she has the same problem with that platform that she has with her main platform, in that she can't be consistent. She changes what she wants all the time because she changes her mind, and then you can't build an audience that way. So her channel kind of ticks over and does the thing, but in terms of actual growth, like deliberate growth, pushing for it, working for it, I'm not sure she's ever done that really.
If I ever did do something sexual, it would be, I would charge enough money for it, and it would be like in a private thing maybe, but I won't.
Okay, so the thoughts crossed her mind and it's a possibility. Interesting.
Won't do that, no.
What are you thinking about?
No, I just want it to be like, you know, I can talk and do whatever I want. If I want to dance and people think that dancing is like too risque for YouTube, well then I can just do it on OnlyFans. Or...
I don't think the issue with your dancing on YouTube was that it was too much. You know? I think there were lots of issues with it. I don't think that was the issue people were focusing on.
Tell more explicit story times, you know, like talk about things that are more explicit. So, but no, I'm not going to do like sexual things that would, you know, anything I'm worried about getting leaked, I'm not going to do. So
that's actually the most sensible thing you've said, but I think even if the stuff that she was comfortable with in this moment got leaked, I don't think she'd take it well.
People will pay for private videos, trust and believe. Yeah. Peace is working.
I bet they would. How long they'd stay private, on the other hand. I think that's something different.
Trust and believe people will pay. Well, I don't know about that, but we'll see. I hope that I get like actual like fans that are not from YouTube too. You know,
if you
probably
build a
will be like people who are into BBW, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You've got to pick an audience and work for it. And it's something she's never really been able to do. She's always been very wishy-washy because the place she would make her money, which is as kind of a fetish, basically, she considers beneath her in many ways. She doesn't want to be just any plus size channel. She wants to be one of the influencer Instagram perfect plus size channel, and look how amazing I am, and I just happen to be overweight. And I don't think that's where she can build an audience. I don't think she presents herself well enough. And I don't think she hits all those marks. If you start looking at like learning to be fearless and how she shills all her stuff, she wants to be that, but she won't get there. And so she's going to have to look at content that is maintainable for her, because she can't maintain the image that she occasionally gives out. And that's not the kind of image she wants to hold of herself. It brings too much reality into it.
Oh, no, of course not, Brenda. I'm still going to... My main priority is going to be my YouTube channel videos. You know?
Believe it when I see it.
Twitter and IG. I could promote it on IG. I'm not getting a Twitter. I can't handle any more social media, and plus, no. I had Twitter for 5 minutes. I deleted it because everyone started sending me like troll stuff, and I'm like, oh my god.
I don't think she could handle Twitter at all. Twitter would not serve her well. I think it's right she stays off the platform. But she gets sent troll stuff anyway, so it's really a case of learning to handle it better rather than banning yourself from platforms. If you're going to be serious about diversifying, then you need to be able to be cross-platform. And again, it is a lot of work, and I don't think she's ready to put it in.
Jesus. Kim, I'm just working it out now. Probably will be relatively soon. I don't know how much per month yet. I haven't decided on an amount.
25's a bad idea. Like, doing it's a bad idea, but 25's a bad idea.
I don't have a TikTok astronaut, no.
Why doesn't she do TikTok?
If it doesn't work out with OnlyFans, maybe I'll start a TikTok to do like some dancing on it.
I don't know how TikTok works because I'm old and I'm not putting that piece of crap spyware on my phone. But is there a reason she doesn't do it? Is it just because she's like me and she's like, I don't get it? Because it seems like it would be a decent medium for her. And again, it would be a fun way to kind of build a new audience. I don't know.
Which I can't do dances, so it'll be kind of like an anti-TikToker.
What's going on? Oh, we're still here. Hi. I'm skipping through. This is fucking ridiculous.
I won't do something. I won't do like nude like that. I say that, watch me go like full ham spread eagle when I get on there. The minute someone offers me $40. I'm just kidding.
There's an image.
No, I won't. Here's 50. Spread them. I should name my OnlyFans Fupa Free.
Oh.
Fupa Beauty.
That's all fun and games until the reality sets in.
Better be more than $50.
But still, look, she's joking, but her jokes always have an edge of truth to them. She's like, oh no, I'm only joking. She's thinking about it. She's thinking about how far she'd go for $50. Wait, why is she... Okay, why is she so desperate for cash? We've been saying for a long time she needs to diversify. But in terms of... Is it just to fulfill this image of being one of those girls? Is it that strong, the need? But, I mean, the first thing I would look at for her would be, okay, do a merch line. See how that sells. That's got far less impact to you and is something you could do with the channel you have now and the audience you have now. Like, look at the benefits that you can build within YouTube and then look at how to diversify. Like, we have said, this isn't to say she shouldn't look at other social media platforms, but I don't think OnlyFans is the one to jump to for her right now.
Yeah, well, I made out with that guy for Burger King when he brought it over.
Yeah, she did.
It's like, can I come over and like, do stuff? Well, are you going to bring Burger King? Now, I realized I was
We've heard this story. I'm skipping through.
I felt so bad about what I did when he didn't.
No, you didn't.
It's on.
I'm going to skip through the TV talk because I don't care. Stop vaping if it's choking you. Look at that. She can't breathe. Look at how red her face has gone.
I'll be right there.
That's her door. That must be the groceries.
Oh boy. Oh gosh. Alright.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
For the record, that is the effort she expends moving. That is why she cut out of her exercise video and put audio over. Yes, for copyright, but also because we'd hear the effort it took. We'd hear the breathing. She had a few moments where it showed her resting, but we'd hear the breathing. We'd hear how hard this is. Like, that sounded painful, and what she was actually doing was going up a flight of stairs with a set of grocery bags. That was a workout for her. She's got to be careful, man.
Okay.
Can I also take this moment, however painful that seemed, and I'm concerned, I am glad she's getting her own groceries and not making Pete's do it. Just as I'm glad she said she got her own parcels, and I was like, is that something to be proud of? But actually, it's progress. So the more she does, the more she'll be capable of doing.
That is so heavy. Up all those stairs. I still have... I'm okay. I'll be okay. I got Platinum Grill Angus sirloin tip roast.
Okay.
Angus. Ooh yeah, baby.
I ordered some beef in my grocery order and they didn't have it.
So I'm making that. When's Valentine's Day?
I was going to make goulash. Not goulash, stroganoff.
When's Valentine's Day? I gotta go get the other shit. Oh god. Now I know how Pete's feels.
First time for everything.
I've been getting my own shit lately. And the parcels?
Lately being the last day. If you'd stop ordering so
These
many,
are
it'd be
Pete's.
less to
These
get.
are good. Like, they're legit lasagna. Okay.
Call her
I trust you
HelloFresh
guys,
meals that are in
Marissa,
there right
Annie,
now.
Joe,
Look how many HelloFresh bags she has in there. I can see 4.
everyone.
So why does she need to buy food right now?
And I ordered out.
Yeah.
Well. Oh boy.
What a waste.
2 cases of 7-Up up the stairs, that's why. Oh my god.
Oh man.
That's why I can't breathe right now.
Okay, well that's
Alright, I'm
fairly
gonna go
heavy, I
lug the
will
other
say.
stuff. Earn my dinner. I'm kidding.
I don't earn things.
We're not supposed to say that in therapy. Earning my dinner. Oh. Hold on. Cute little bag for future use. It's no use.
Into
future
the
use.
hole.
Okay.
On top of the pile next to her.
I'm gonna cook it. It's bottles of soda. 2 big bottles. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
This is more movement than we've seen from her in a while, to be fair.
Grocery haul. And then dinner. These are awesome. No preservatives. No artificial. The Knorr Selects.
Knorr. We just
4
say
cheese
Knorr.
risotto.
Do you really say Knorr? It's silent.
White cheddar broccoli. White cheddar broccoli. Hi, Tara. I'm okay, ginger muffin.
Okay, so she's got dried soup.
Okay,
She's
see
got
milk.
celery.
Andy boy. Excuse me. Romaine hearts.
Oh, lettuce, sorry.
White potatoes.
That must be for the
I need
roast.
them for a couple recipes. I'm gonna mix this with their food because they're not really super into the crunchies they have. So I'm gonna mix it.
Okay. What's that?
Feta.
Oh.
Butter sticks.
Just what your heart needs.
Carrots. I'll have to find spots for those.
They need somewhere to rot. Actually, they'll go in the roast, so that'll be alright. So much HelloFresh food in there.
I don't want to put this stuff away just yet. I want to eat. I'm like super hungry.
It's closed properly.
Some pasta.
Well,
Some
that's
pasta.
the creepy pasta.
Some basil. The best gravy on this planet. Demi-glace. Demi-glace. Demi-glace is amazing. I love celery. I gotta cut it up. And I love green onions too.
So she's got salad ingredients, like feta salad.
What I do with the roast, I'm gonna make carrots with it and potatoes.
Yeah,
Ooh, these are some nice looking apples. Do you guys love the smell of the vine?
Did she just say apples?
I take the carrots, I put a bit of sugar, butter, and some green onion.
What? Carrots have their own natural sugars. You don't need to add sugar to caramelize carrots. Just.
That's cucumber, Joe. Hi, Sammy.
That was creepy.
Sammy.
There have been some conversations that I do not want to know between her and Joe. No, I'm surprised. I'm surprised she was joking with him. Relationship seems to be tense at the moment.
Hi.
Him and Mike are going through a bit of a thing.
Anyone want any grapes?
Jesus.
I've been craving so bad to snack on grapes. I'm gonna have a big bowl of these later. I love grapes.
I mean,
recently.
there are worse snacks, to be sure, but that's a lot. And she does not have the space because she's not eating the HelloFresh meals.
Okay. Time to wash my hands and eat. I'm so hungry. Yeah, I usually crush them into wine. The shoppers I get are good at picking stuff.
All that trash is still just being added to the pile. I'm going to skip through the actual eating because if it's just her eating the food and saying nothing, I won't include it because this is already going to be long.
Try the eyeshadow. I'm going to binge Ozark. I've already seen it. That's a good choice. What's that? Who says that? Is that I Am Sam? That's a very good choice.
I love makeup, so it's nice to see. But did you see how she just moved over and all her makeup's just on the pile? It's the boxes piled up again. So, yeah. She really needs to keep a handle on that, you know? Because if everything she needs is in reach for the camera, but that means everything she has is everywhere.
Okay, I'm going to try this eyeshadow, see what it looks like.
On a bare face, I would put primer or something on, you know?
It won't look as good as when I have my whole face done, but I want to see, like, the glitteriness.
If she puts that glitter on her face now, it's going to go everywhere. Because particularly glitter, Colourpop have quite a soft formula, depending on what she's ordered. But if it's one of their Super Shocks, like, glitter everywhere. You guys, beautiful shadows, but you need to prep your eye.
Let's see how it pans out.
I see what you did there.
Oh, it's like an actual glitter. Shit.
Well, it's a glitter, yes. That's going to go everywhere.
Oh, I think you need to put like a glitter glue, no?
Look at it down her face. I would recommend the NYX glitter.
Glue.
The NYX glitter primer, but she's just put it onto dry skin. Like, if you moisturize and you prime your eyes with anything, it's going to go better, but it's just got it everywhere there. Man, she used to do beauty videos. She knows better than this, I think. I wish she'd go back into beauty content. I realise that's funny to say while I freeze framed it here. But if she were doing this properly, it would be content you could put up on her channel. Non-food content, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't look as good with my...
No, it does not. It looks a mess.
Let me see what this one looks like.
Oh, I like the look of this palette.
One, uncensored. Oh, it's kind of the same deal.
Again,
oh, wow.
She needs a base, but that looks like more of a shimmer.
Look at that.
A glitter shimmer, but still. See, it'd be beautiful if you were making an effort in any way. God,
That's the uncensored. This is risque.
Colourpop sponsorship incoming. Oh, that's
wow.
quite pretty. Not there on your eye, but pretty nonetheless.
Just needs a good primer, yeah. Okay. Infatuation.
Is she just swatching these on her face now? Don't put it over the glitter, you're not going to be able to tell. It does make a nice bronzy look.
It's very,
so chunky.
This is the palette.
The palette does look quite pretty. It's got a lot of glitter in it. But if you like the neutrals and you want to go a bit more dark and dramatic, it looks like it would be a good match for her, for the kind of makeup she does. I think it's a really good choice. I hope she does some actual proper looks with it, get back to the beauty side of her channel. She constantly is looking for ways to be like, I'm not just a mukbanger. This would be perfect. And yet she never goes back to beauty content. She does hauls occasionally, but never goes back to actually, okay, we're going to put eyeshadow on today.
What's the deal with that person putting glue on their head? Did they make a mistake or was it intentional? The Lush Kitchen has a subscription box.
The Gorilla Glue woman.
It's based in UK, so you're going to pay about $100 a month.
Is she just using kitchen roll to wipe that off right now? Oh, no. Just going to smear it.
After, that includes shipping.
Okay, there's been another big jump because I give a shit about Gorilla Glue Girl. And we're just moving on. Okay, I'm actually going to finish it there. She does go into a little bit about the Gorilla Glue Girl, and then she's just chatting, not saying anything particularly of note. Clearly, after she had finished her food, she didn't have a lot to talk about. The main meat of the conversation for this live was the boxes being gone, hooray, and the OnlyFans. Oh God, the OnlyFans. It's such a terrible idea. Let me know what you think about the OnlyFans below. How many seconds do you think she will have it live if it indeed gets off the ground? But I don't think it's going to be a problem she's going to worry about very much upon starting it at the very least. I think it's going to be gone pretty soon. I'd be interested to see the tantrums in between while she tries to control her content. That always goes so well for her. And we will see what the next video holds. Okay, I'll see you next time, guys. I'm going to go edit down this behemoth. And we'll see. She's done a creepypasta now since, but we'll see what she comes up with next. All right, guys, everybody, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.